Hey, what's up, guys? You're here with Goran from Pickdawgz, and you are here for your free picks from the EPL on Tuesday, April 4th. Even though it's Tuesday, guys, we have quite an exciting day of the European football. We have four games in the EPL. We got a couple of DFB Pokal matchups, which is the German Cup. And then again, we have the second leg of the semifinals in the Coppa del Rey. And we do have the semifinals of Coppa Italia between Juventus and Inter. And the picks for all of those games you can find up on the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit that like button, guys. That does help us a lot. But we are here to talk about the EPL games, and like I said, it's gonna be quite the exciting day. We have Bournemouth against Brighton, Leeds against Nottingham Forest, Leicester against Aston Villa, and to kind of finish the day, we have Chelsea and Liverpool. And all of these games are the postponed games of round 7 and 8 in the EPL. Like I said, we have quite the exciting day. The first game we are here to talk about is between Bournemouth and Brighton. And if you gave me this matchup at the start of the season when it should have been played back in round 7, I would go with Brighton in a blink of an eye. But right now, Bournemouth is actually playing really well. They did beat Fulham 2-1 at home in their latest game over the last weekend. They have beaten Liverpool 1-0 before that. And at home, like I said, they are actually performing really well. And they are now above the relegation zone. As far as Brighton goes, they're still fighting for that Champions League spot, and they have been outstanding. They are undefeated in their last 6 games, while getting a draw against Brentford in their latest matchup in the EPL at home. It ended in a 3-3 draw. It was a fantastic game between two great sides, and I don't think that this is going to be any different. I think this is going to be a fun and exciting matchup between two sides in excellent form, especially Brighton, who is in that Champions League spot hunt. But in this game, I gotta go with both teams to score. It's minus 106. I gotta give a little bit of a benefit of the doubt to Bournemouth, and I do expect them to keep playing well in their home games. Maybe not as well in the games on the road, but when they're playing at home, uh, I think that they will do really well. And now they're facing this Brighton team, who is an outstanding team in that attacking end, yes, but then again, they are a bit shaky on that defensive end, and for that reason, I do believe that Bournemouth will get on the scoreboard at least once. So I'm going with both teams to score at minus 106. For our second matchup in the EPL, guys, we have Leeds against Nottingham Forest, and it finally happened that Leeds is the favorite against someone, and maybe they do not deserve to be such big favorites as they are right now at minus 127. But Nottingham Forest has been in horrible form. They haven't won any of their last 7 games. They are sinking deeper and deeper in the standings, and they're getting very, very close to the relegation zone, while Leeds is in 17th place, but with a win here, they will jump over Nottingham Forest, and they will give themselves a little bit of a breathing room. Like I said, Nottingham Forest hasn't won any of their last 7 games, and when playing on the road, they haven't had much success against Leeds United. But then again, Leeds United did not have a lot of home success against Nottingham Forest as well, and this potentially could be a game that goes either way. But because of all the injuries, once again, that Nottingham Forest has, they're missing like 7 or 8 players. Their depth is very, very small, and I think that Leeds will finally have a great game here. And I honestly think this might be one of those games where they finally get some consistency. So I'm going to go with Leeds on the money line here. It's minus 122 right now. I think that's a great price on a team that at the moment has a little bit more quality and depth than Nottingham Forest does. And they are better home team than Nottingham Forest is on the road. So I'm going with Leeds on the money line. For our third pick, guys, we have Leicester City hosting Aston Villa. And Leicester is coming into this game in a low 18th place, which is in the relegation zone. And they're coming into this game after firing Brendan Rodgers as their head coach. And we are yet to see how the team, how the players are going to react to that. And are they going to put up that extra effort Maybe is it gonna be a positive shock for them? What's gonna happen? We can't really know for sure, but now is the time for Leicester to try to do something to save themselves this season. Like I said, they are in the relegation zone. They haven't won any of their last 7 games. They have been struggling a lot. They barely got on the scoreboard against Crystal Palace this past weekend. They had a 1-1 draw in their pockets, and then they conceded a goal in the last minute of a game. They did score against Brentford before that. They scored against Chelsea as well. But then again, they have been so inconsistent this season. They are such a bad defensive team with 49 conceded goals. And at home, they have conceded 17 goals in 13 games. They definitely have a lot of offense. They can go toe-to-toe with any team in the EPL, but they just can't defend. And for that reason, I'm going to go with over 2.5 goals in this one. It's minus 120. I'm not going to bother with both teams to score simply because it happened before that Leicester was not able to score a goal and yet they conceded a bunch. And I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened here. But then again, we see that Leicester is a bit of a favorite against Aston Villa, who is undefeated in their last 4 games, actually 5 games, and they have won their latest game against Chelsea 2-0 on the road. So Aston Villa is coming into this match flying, but then again, Leicester has to do something. They have to step up and they have to start creating more chances and defending a little bit better if they want to stay in the league. So I'm simply going to go with over 2.5 at minus 120 in this game. And like I said, guys, we are closing the day in the EPL with this matchup between Chelsea and Liverpool. Now, on one side, we have a team that can't really score a goal this season, and that is Chelsea. While on the other side, we have a team that can't really defend, and that is Liverpool. Liverpool became from the top defensive team in the league, they became like a, I don't know, a third-grade defensive team who still has Van Dijk at the back, but that guy has been so absent this season that I don't know. He looks like he started playing football like last year, and he was put to center back after that, and he looks like this is, I don't know, his first season as a defender for some reason. On top of that, Alexander-Arnold on that right fullback position is basically non-existent when it comes to defending. Alisson has been making mistakes like crazy this season, and their lack of offense has been pretty bad because Salah keeps forcing his things. He keeps forcing the same thing over and over again, and the teams they play against really don't have that much of a problem defending against Liverpool right now. The good news for Liverpool is that they should be getting Luis Diaz back once again, and a couple of other players. Maybe that will kind of shook them up and have them play better. But then again, we can't really rely on that. As far as Chelsea goes, they're coming into this game after firing Graham Potter as the head coach, and I think it was the right decision. But they still haven't hired a new coach, and I guess the assistant coach will be leading Chelsea in this game, but then again, we'll see if they can step up, same as Leicester has. Both sides are far away from the Champions League spot, and Chelsea is even not in the top half of the table right now, so that's another huge deal that both of these teams have to play for, and we'll see who's going to get on top of this matchup. Still, both sides have a few injured players, the depth is not that good, and I don't know. I think that neither side can afford not to go for the win in this game. Is it time for Chelsea to kind of increase their offense? I don't know. They have been struggling with that for the entire season. But then again, they're facing this horrible Liverpool team on that defensive end. So I'm going to go all out on goals in this one, guys. And I'm going to take both teams to score in over 2.5 goals. It's plus 110. The last 3 games between these two teams have ended in a 0-0 draw. If we get another one, I don't know what to say, but I think it's definitely worth a shot in taking the over 2.5 goals and both teams to score, simply because neither side can really afford to hold back and just defend, simply because they're not good enough at it. So I'm going to go with both teams to score and over 2.5 goals at plus 110. That's it, guys. These were 4 free picks from the EPL on Tuesday. Thank you for joining me here. For my best bets, click the link in the description of this video. That will get you up to my page on the Pickdawgz website where you can sign up. And if you want more free picks, go to the Pickdawgz YouTube channel and see what we have up there. That's it. Have a great Tuesday. Good luck with your bets. And I'll see you soon with more free picks.